Hey, so this is weekend here again, and a reflection on something I was talking to one of my old colleagues earlier. She was really down with what's happening around, and she had lost some members in the extended family to COVID, and going through a lot of stress of just being around and looking after the kid in the house, um, and all kinds of bad news coming to her. uh, it was almost a borderline depression. Well, we talked for some time, and here's the gist: this concept of victor versus victim. As I started talking to her, I was reminded of a statement in Mark Manson's famous book about the subtle art of not giving a what. And that was like, the blame versus responsibility. So I said, you can blame everything for whatever you're going through, but it's your responsibility to pull yourself up. Look around you, what's required to be done in the moment, whether it's your daughter, whether it's your house, whether it's your husband. That's what is in your hands. You can't control all the bad news which is coming. You can't control what's happening with your relatives in other cities. But what you can control is what is here and now. Then I explained to her the concept of victor versus victim. That we tend to explain our mental state or whatever, on something outside of us. And that's called a victim mindset. It's always, looking at in the past, what happened, what kind of guilt I carry for it, what could I have done extra, etc., etc. But a victor mindset always looks to the future. It just says that what has happened. Now what can I do? What is in my hands that I can do now? Before we ended the conversation, we kind of agreed that the answer to shaping from a victim to a victor lies in taking some action. She promised me that she'll take 2 actions. So action number 1 was writing a grace journal every night. I've written another post about it. You can check that out. This is to feel grateful about whatever we have, rather than feel bad about what bad is happening around. And every day you will be able to find something to write there. The second thing she promised me was that she'll always look at what's the immediate that needs to be done. It can be as small as like playing or dancing with your kid. It can be as small as reading a book, cooking something special. But the moment she would get into a brooding or victim mindset, she will pick up some action and do that. I chatted with her a few days later, and happy that she's on the right path. Her DP is a much more smiling version of her. The life has sort of started shaping in a more positive direction. So here's my message: as we go through bad news, with family and loved ones, as we go through tragedy around, we are responsible for ourselves. Let's not be victims. Let's be victors. Let's not look at the past. Let's look at the future. Let's not look at what could have been different. Let's rather look at how can the future be better. What actions can I take? And the most important thing, move from thinking to acting. The moment you start getting these victim style thoughts, you should start taking some action, doing something or the other. That's the best antidote to getting into a victim mindset or brooding. So take action, be a victor, look to the future. Don't be a victim by looking to the past, and don't brood. Take action. I hope you like it, and I hope it helps you deal with what's happening around in a little better way. Thank you.